If TH wins today, the Phillies win today. That's all I'll say. I think TH should win. He's the only one that's been playing. Maybe Kami. I don't know what Kami's been up to, man.
Okay. So apparently racetime.gg, you have to like. I thought I was gonna start on time and I can just force start it. Nah, everyone has to do ready up.
Oh. Well, I didn't sign up on there, so that's fine.
So we'll get that in a moment. I thought it would be a bit better than that, but whatever. All right, everyone's ready. We're getting ready in 30 seconds. It's time to get started, dude. This is gonna be great.
How many people is there? 5, 6, 7?
4 on screen. I think we have another 3 or 4 that is on the Discord, not streaming, or not in the race lobby. Something like that. So we got a good number. Okay, getting ready. 2, 1, and it begins.
Started early.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, if you want to open up some new places to skate, try talking to some of the guys with the arrows over their heads.
First goal coming up. It's 40K, you know, pretty easy.
Hey, what's up?
No one has issues with this one. Straight as a combo. I just realized I've never commentated while playing on stream.
So this is college, everyone's favorite level, mostly because, well, everyone gets stuck here per usual.
Yeah,
it's fairly simple in terms of the goals. This is kind of like, you know, basic combo, basic skate, basic stuff especially compared to later levels where stuff gets a bit crazy. But there's a lot of sub optimizations here that it kind of gets insane kind of quickly.
Yeah, I would say that the goals themselves are easy from a casual standpoint, but there's a lot of like nuanced movement here that will catch you out and stuff like that. Like stuff like that where I just bounced that off that wall, you know, it's like you're too early on the wall, right? That'll just happen to you. Banners is like the first, I would say, major reset point for a lot of people. Because of that right there, that little drop down. It's not like a drop down 45, but like you can like down warp, you can just miss the banner, you can fall off, and it's enough time loss to make the reset if you're going for a decent time. Going into college skate, which is probably one of the best goals in the game, just like pure movement wise. It's like the speed you can get. There's a bonk that you can do that I forgot to go for. That's like really fun to do. Like the IO for this is like amazing. And if like anyone wants to get into 20 4 speedrunning, just like play the college skate.
Yeah, I think that was like my first IO as well. It's so intricate and so much to it. I think I had world record at one point too.
Yeah, it's a great IO.
It's a fun little IO.
Yeah, for sure.
For those wondering who have not been around the scene too much, Pro Skater 4 on PC does not have drop down by default. It does on PS3, but this is like I think what the Xbox port or something like that, and for whatever reason that didn't have it either. So we just decided as a community to allow drop down. Because it adds so much to the game. There's so much micro stuff you can do and so much cool stuff you can do with it as well. And then it kind of brings more parity to between this and consoles. Like you could definitely see a difference in terms of like overall skill between those who don't do drop down and those who do, because there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with it. Pro Skater 4 is Thug 1 and I believe Thug 2 also have drop down enabled as mods, but Pro Skater 4 is definitely the most powerful and the most optimized from it.
Yeah, dozens are sick. I'm sure there's more stuff you could do on the games that people just don't do. I mean, I see a lot of drop down strats in Dozens for sure. But,
it used to be not a whole lot, but I think it's more optimized for just Perfect and Schnaz and Frankie.
For sure.
Add more got added. It just like as soon as it got added on this, it was apparent. The other games, it was taking a little bit. Project Date, especially, has been adding more drop-down strats over time, because it's... you can do all sorts of cool speed tech, but...
Yeah, I also didn't mention Inline Race, but Inline Race is, it's got like slow boosts in it that you can miss. And you lose like almost 2 seconds doing the slow boost off of him. So I would say, you know, pretty important goal for, you know, for fast college times. And floats, you know, you can floats. It's pretty strange due to like reverse storage and stuff like that. You can skip all those gaps.
Yeah, for whatever reason, if you revert, it stores an extra increment or two, and the more you do reverts, it increments higher. Then if you land, such as you've seen right here with the, oh no, she built, then it counts an extra gun or two. It's really strange. It's very, very wonky how it works.
Dude, I got mad Tony Hawk 3 brain right now. These menus are not agreeing with me. I'm just like trying to quit the game instead of like end goal. Another fun goal, San Francisco skate.
I think most of the skates in this game are pretty.
Yeah, even the ones that aren't timed, like the shipyard skate's really good.
That one's not timed?
Nah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I know there's a handful of goals. I didn't realize that was one of them.
Yeah, I know. Shipyard skate is really like probably one of the best skate goals. It's not timed. So good.
Unfortunate.
Check this out.
Cute little strat here. You can just do a 540 and then grind drop down. You can even miss the special manual and just wait for the grind to come in on the trick string. And you'll have 50k. But 540 is sick in this game. It's really fast. Yeah, you can do it while spinning too. So you can do like 540s like super easily. 360 540s in a really tight pinch.
Yeah,
so that was like one of the
I didn't do frame data on that one. It was insane when it was first starting to get introduced. I was like, how the hell do you land that quick?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's one of the reasons, one of the few reasons that like we were able to take so much time off the Emperor sometimes, because of 540 strats, man. Like, you can just do them anywhere. You can pretty much always spin them, and if you're not spinning them, like you're just playing wrong. Like, you can do a 180 540 anywhere. Like, if you can do a 540, you can do a 180 540. It's that good. Because you can just do it while spinning, right? Like, that's the whole thing.
So this level, it's kind of a later goal, but this is like the first instance of a level where FPS kind of matters a bit. The game is uncapped by default, which for ILs is beneficial, but for RTA, for when you have a higher frame rate, the physics of the game and some things don't count as well. Just change entirely. There's a manual goal coming up that especially has that problem that play people, and usually you have to use like an FPS like limiter just to at least make it consistent.
I have no idea if I even have it on. I'm gonna be honest. I think I forgot to put on frame limiter.
Oh man, he's about to find out, and he's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Coming right here with Saul, what he's doing right here is super sketch. If you sketch a car, then you start grinding back and forth like this. You just go flying for a moment of time.
That's the type of sketch you want to get with uncapped frame. So I think I might be fucked.
I didn't know super sketch got affected by it too.
Yeah, anything with speed will this game just has a very interesting relationship with frames and speed. That's all I'll say about that. And so anything where you're affecting your own speed will get affected by the like the frame limit cap and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I have frame limit off, unfortunately. With that revert there that I just did, where like I landed and the revert like didn't count towards my combo. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But it's fine.
Well, he'll wing it.
Yeah.
Or not. We'll see. This is the goal coming up that can fuck you up if you have bad frames.
It's gonna...
Yep, there you go.
Your extreme action sports
yeah.
It doesn't have it on super rusty too. I'm just gonna miss this for a while.
Now Saul's frame limiter is not.
I'll give everyone else a chance to catch up. I think TH finally got it, so we. Basically, granted, this game, man.
Alright, we did it.
Nice.
We freaking did it.
The Saul limiter. It's actually just like it's like weighted armor. He's just handicapping himself right now.
I deserve it. I should know what it feels like to play on cap, and I should have noticed immediately, but it's just been so long, you know.
Yeah. Well, you haven't really played this a whole lot since your 8% record.
Yeah, I've touched it up here and there. I did a couple of ILs.
But not like RTA.
Nah, not at all. Actually, I haven't done RTA this in a while. Since
So as
last marathon.
Gotcha. So, quick note about the competitions as well. For every competition except for Shipyard, you can, if you have a combo and you end the combo through the menu, no matter what you have, even if you're doing like a flat ground Indy 900, it'll still count it. You've seen like right there with TH. He's doing like a flat ground Indy 900, giving him like a bazillion points. He just ends the goal or ends the run, and it gives him like an easy, silver. What you need just nearly is bronze for competitions in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't track goals or anything like that. So even for all goals or all AM goals, you can get away with bronze medals.
This crane is really strange. Its hitbox is all over the place. IL for this one is weird, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, sometimes you're like nowhere near the freaking thing, and it'll count over the bulldozer. So
yeah, that's what happened with the TH. He was like all the way to the left of it, and it's like stuff. It's like okay.
Very strange.
Do we know why Shipyard does that for competitions? I don't know. I think the fun theory I've heard was that maybe it was like one of those things that an intern figured it out just for Shipyard and they didn't like it. He got fired or something. I don't know.
Hey guys, I think Shipyard comp's on. Yeah, shut up, dude.
We should this game in like 5 days. Who fucking cares?
I did the bonk, but I missed 900 because I forgot what input I had it on. So yeah, there's a bonk there for 100k in Alcatraz. Kind of cute.
Yeah, that one's been an extremely easy bonk too.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed bonk for sure. And
there's a couple bonks like the going back to skate college. There's a bonk you can do for optimizing getting up to one of the skate letters. I can't remember which one it is. The A.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And that one is not as strong.
Nah, that one's
you have to time that one really well because you're essentially just bonking up against the rail. But that one's like you're bonking against the rail, but it's like it's right there, so you don't have to do anything. You just run into it.
Yeah, every bonk. I mean, some of those are easier to bonk than others. I missed a dude. Missed a couple dudes. Nice fat rails are easier to bonk. And like there's like really thin rails in this game as well that are harder and stuff like that. Taller rails are harder. They're just different timings depending on how short or tall the rails are as well.
He's just going on to. Oh, hold on. I thought he was getting ready. He has another 2 goals here. I lied. He's getting close to heading on to Shipyard, everyone's favorite level. Shipyard.
Shipyard. Listen, I mean, it's hard, but I think it's. I think once you play this game long enough, it becomes just another one of I don't know. It's just long, right? So there's more goals where you can mess up and ruin your run.
I
but
feel like
you get pretty good.
I feel like it's like one of those levels that when you're first starting out, it can ruin your day. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, and honestly, if you're just starting out, you probably shouldn't put too much thought into like losing runs or losing a minute.
Yeah, that's probably like one of the last levels in the optimized. What in the world happened to be there? She just wall rid something. And it just knocked her off. That was weird.
She does like an alternate strategy for that combo. It's a bit faster, but it's a bit scarier for sure. I'm gonna totally mess up Snake Burn, by the way.
Yeah, good old slalom run. It's something for sure. This one, I think a lot of people have trouble with this one when they're first starting out. It's weird on the movement, and it's not. It's like one of those things you just kind of have to feel out and just practice and just play.
Never mind. The greatest of all time.
You have to go here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. My head is so massive, Packle. It's
insane. This Misty Flip. Oh, wow. Damn, Misty Flip here is a trick There's been like 400 different strategies been found for this one. Like, I think at one point we just bonelessed over it, found out it doesn't really work super well. But if you just jump over it like that for whatever reason, get more height.
Yeah, if you do a pipe out there, just like doing an ollie at the base of the QP and then doing an ollie again. So if you like ollie at a QP, like while you're on the QP, you'll notice that you'll get sucked back down to the ground. In that window is when you do your second ollie, and what that does is that it gives you just like way more height out of the QP. But you can just there's like you said, there's 100 different, not 100 different, there's like 5 different ways of doing that one, and some range from really easy to not so easy. You can like quick turn and get enough speed, like right at the start of the goal.
Hey, that was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. You can just air out, like just press up and then do the missy flip, no problem. The pipe out is just great because you don't lose speed. It's like the pipe outs themselves are just like inherently fast, and you're closer to Mr. Rainbow by the end of the goal.
We have some nice love in chat.
Yeah, dude, we get some citrus queens in chat.
Is that an emote? I don't have that.
No, yeah, it's just
What's Bixer?
shit. Gotta do this goal.
Look, kid.
All right, dude.
This is wrong.
We haven't talked about Kona too much. This one is a level.
What?
Yeah, Kona's pretty straightforward, fortunately.
Nice work.
Yeah, I don't really know a whole like there's some sick IL tech here, but like this stuff you wouldn't really necessarily do in an RTA run, of course. There's not really any gotcha goals in this one except for Slalom.
Yeah, Miss Rainbow, speaking of Miss Rainbow, she's got like the best 2 movement goals thing coming up for sure. That you do in RTA or do in any percent. Looks like TH is winning. I see him.
Yeah, he's getting comfortable lead right now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend a lot of my time in shipyard, unfortunately. Because while I am saying like, oh yeah, dude, it's not that bad. In reality, is like if you're not practicing shipyard, you're gonna have that.
Whoa! Impressive. That's not an easy thing.
There's
Nice job.
I know rivets especially is like one of those ones that will fuck you up when you're first starting off, because especially that one rivet at the end at the corner going to the last like bunch.
Yeah.
You miss that jump, you get like spawned in a weird spot. Of course, you can't get off your board, so you have to like somehow maneuver your skitter around. You'll probably have to end up doing a combo at the end because of it.
Yeah, it's a thing a lot of players take for granted when they start playing this game, when they come off of Thug 1 or Thug 2. Is cavemans, man. Like drifting into grinds is like, it's a pretty big crutch for those games. So like when you find out that you can't just like caveman and like magnetize to a rail and like, oh yeah, I can't recover,
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things that will get you for a little bit. It definitely got me, especially ever since I started playing this like after my height of my Thug 1 days. Coming to this was like it was a learning curve.
Oh, wait.
You get better.
Yeah, you can't air drift in Thug 2. Thanks, Andy.
I mean, yeah, but
Love
it's
you,
like cavemanning is still like better, than like not having caveman.
Yeah, makes things a little bit easier and makes more sense.
Yeah.
Plus, it introduced bus slots, everyone's favorite mechanic.
Oh, thank you. I was really worried that the trip out here would
Yeah,
be
you two are. He's a goal. TH is a goal ahead of you. Doing rivets right now. They come in right here and this jump right here. That one, it looks easy. When you're first kind of learning the movement in this game and kind of trying to get the hang of things, you'll probably mess that up a little bit. That one messed up a lot of people, especially me. See, it's again, it looks easy when you're first starting off. You just need to get the hang of it. That's a lot of goals on shipyard. That's one of the ones that kind of gets you at the beginning. Nice fail, by the way.
Yeah, you're having like no time on this goal, so like any mess up
That was awesome.
is a reset, just like that.
That's one of the ones that kind of gets you at the beginning.
I haven't missed
right.
in so long.
Damn it, dude.
So the boy right there,
All right, dog.
the Bowie, whatever. Can't speak
The
today.
boy.
The boy. It's not the boy. The boy. You can actually slap that one multiple times. If you go B strats, you can knock it down all 5 in one go. That's if you like them with the FPS by a lot and just like alternate jump and grind on the same like alternate frames. You realistically you could easily get 2. I think I've seen a 3 a few times.
You can do all 5 at once.
That one's really hard for sure. 4, I don't think I've ever seen in like a real time setting.
Nah. You can, yeah, I've gotten 3 like.
It's not even good to get a 4 honestly, because you have to go, you'd have to like swing back around anyway. So it's like, it's good to get like, what 2,
2, 1.
2, 1, yeah, 2, 2, 1 is probably the best. I had to think about that for a second.
You can get 3, 2. I mean, if you're like, you know, if you get super lucky, of course. I mean, that's the IL strat. You get 3, 2. But yeah, B's like the most notorious IL cheater of all time for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why she's not banned. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Ooh, these bones as well. Like that last one can just if you have bad height, then you can just knock you down.
Because I'm a noob.
Containers also dumb. Is definitely some ways to speed it up, but the problem about this goal is if you mess it up, you have to watch this entire cutscene. And it's long.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh no!
Wow, I messed it up.
Oh, dude,
he mistimed the spine transfer.
Alright, dude.
That's what I mean. You just fall.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
It is not forgiving on that goal. The first way you saw him doing was he just wall right and just jumped over the gap. That's like the normal way. Spine transfer is safer, but if you spine transfer way too early, it will punish you and just make you just air out. Damn, he lost like 25 seconds of that alone.
Yeah, that's like, I was like really behind TH. I'm like catching up just because he missed that. Kind of crazy, kind of quirky.
So those competition I was talking about before, again, just have to end the combo. Again, that's not super hard, like just 2 or 3 special tricks, easy, bronze. So it's not too much slower. Just one of those things that can maybe catch you off guard, you're not paying attention. If you're on autopilot or whatever. This is probably one of the coolest movement techs in the game, in my opinion. Like, there's like so much intricate stuff you can do here for inventorying the containers. Because you have to get L21, and you just watch like the IL of it, it's like kind of mesmerizing in a way, because you just kind of like smoothly just kind of going around hitting all the containers in this one easy line. One small mess up there from TH, but he's still able to hit it.
What's wrong with
that one also can catch people at the beginning. There's a theme here with Shipyard, by the way.
Yeah, you can miss it even if you like really good at this game. Even if you're well practiced, like, it just happens.
This is a cool strat. I don't remember who found it for the heel flip invert, so I apologize. But essentially, what you're supposed to do is go up on the container and do like the heel flip special trick. What you can do instead is do what you did there, fall down, revert, manual, and grind around, and then drop down on the other side of the bowl, and it'll still count it. Because that's what it's kind of looking for the trigger. It's not looking for you actually splitting the container itself.
Keep it up, I might think you're looking for work. Boss man.
Oh, their lunch delivery. The risk there comes with flying out into the water after the goal.
Oh yeah, that one
into room.
Yeah, because yeah, it's very easy to mess that one up too. It's it's not a great area to move around in.
Okay, dude.
What am I doing?
What is what is this combo from TH? Okay, he finally got it. He tried to do some flatland 540 and it wasn't going well.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
it's not that free. It's not that free.
Yeah, I'll try it too. Thanks.
So right here is
First try trick.
that trick, what he just saw there with the main of the train. That one's probably one of the most infamous goals of Shipyard. It's hitbox. You're supposed to manual like segments of it and just jump off, but the trigger is notorious for being a bitch and just not counting things. It's very easy to mess that one up for sure.
You and Packle just got it first try.
It's it's that easy. Just do it.
I missed a goal. Where are you, goal? Did I miss? Oh, dude, I missed high combo.
Oh, you missed that one.
Yeah.
Rip.
Jeez.
How'd you miss that one? That's like on the way over there, isn't it?
I just forgot to hit restart. Probably. What I should have. Or not restart.
Sick, man.
Got some checkpoints or whatever.
Oh, gotcha. That's like on the way to the high score goal.
Okay, dude.
Can you bust a high?
No, it's
Oh, rip.
you gotta like reset to it. You set a checkpoint there at the beginning of the level.
Sweet. That might have been too easy for you.
It is kind of out of the way, but it sets you up for the high score.
We got a raid in from Jens. Appreciate the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pro Skater 4 80% race for the 20th anniversary.
Little
Good
Johnny
one so far.
Depp. Oh,
He's just moving right now.
I wonder how the other guys are doing.
That's what I'm checking right now.
Right on.
Ural's not having a great time in Shipyard. ZK is also in Shipyard. He's on PB pace. Hog. There we go.
There you go.
Not for me.
Let's see. I think Finn is also in this. I'm checking right now.
Yeah, Finn's in here in this race.
So far, so good. So, what? How? Talk to me about London.
One of the other short levels we do. This combo can be pretty tough because these guys running more this tech trick, or not tech trick, but like it teaches you how to do background tricks in this level too. That's kind of cute. What else? Yes, this has like really interesting score goals as well. Especially like there's like a lot of optimization that were done for the score goals here. A lot of like very like you know, just stripping down the score goals and making them way simpler. A lot of that due to Schnaz as well, and Joe, stuff like that. But yeah, nothing much to say about London. The movement goals, you know, not that good. The ones we do in any percent, you know, like buses and RTAs, like not fun. Like you just do the buses, you know, try not to lose too much time right here on the step warp. Like that there, I did it pretty slowly. And then there's ghetto tag, and ghetto tag. The only hard thing about ghetto tag is like if you're nervous, like your balance might be a bit cooked. But yeah, other than that, you know, it's a pretty straightforward level. I think a lot of the difficulty in this level is like trying to figure out where you're losing time. Really, once you start getting optimized.
Heck, son, there's no career in those extreme sports. Come to work.
Looking over to Finn right now. He is actually neck and neck with TH, essentially. He's just a goal behind. He's also on PB pace.
All right, here's a.
Wow.
I'm gonna go and get him in here for the stream.
Yeah, you should swap them out with me.
Do you want that? I can do that. It's up to you. Unfortunately, it's kind of it might be taking me more because switching out all this stuff is a little slow, but it is what it is.
Hey, over here! I'm here to deliver.
So, Feed the Hippos is probably the best IO in the entire game, by the way. I just want to point out.
I don't even
Like,
want to
it is the most optimized IL in history.
I hate that you mentioned it, dude.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't exist.
It shouldn't. What do you mean it shouldn't exist?
It's not real. I'm all for Hippo's erasure.
But why though?
It's terrible.
Good job. Couldn't have done it better.
Yeah, I said it.
Can't believe you done this. It's funny how that one gets the treatment, and
That's skaters too. That's
like some of the goals do not at all. It's kind of weird.
Well, it's just because the developers were like, they forgot that they put a 5-second timer on a goal that was timed. That takes you longer. It's like literally impossible to do. You know, anything faster than. It's like literally impossible to do before the timer runs out. So what happens is, it takes the time. You know, it takes the in-game timer, but it's like the in-game timer expires before you're able to do the goal, essentially. So it's always going to be the same thing, like whatever 5 seconds, 0.2 or whatever.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, another run killer is the escape because of the like the warp for this. Like if you fall into the water, like you get sent in a terrible spot. So it's just bad time all around. But this dude does have monkey. Yeah. Monkey's good.
Switching out Finn on top of Connie right now, so we can get him check how he's doing, because he's
fine.
he is right next to TH. It is
Oh, yeah.
gonna probably come down the wire between those two. Like they are schmoving.
You don't have.
Man, I'm kind of dreading Chicago 900K.
That was bang on. I didn't
It's a hard
think you
goal,
had it
man.
in
I
you.
haven't,
Good work.
especially when you're not ready for it.
Get all the.
Especially as Chicago is just evil by itself. It's one of the more difficult levels for sure.
Yeah, it's got mafiosos. Mafiosos can be pretty tricky.
Hey there! You think you can do this? Whoa! Trafalgar Square and then some. I don't have that kind of skill.
You switch over to Finn so you can see how he's doing. He's pretty much just one goal behind right now. He's just behind on Bob's combos right now. So it's going to probably come down between those two unless Chicago decides to throw a wrench into things.
Yeah, anything can happen in Chicago for sure.
It's so safe at home.
You made that
That's
look
also the final level, realistically. So
Yeah, yeah.
we're already close to the end of this race.
all right. Here we go.
Hey man, see
So the big thing about Chicago as well, you can technically beat the game by not unlocking Chicago, and you can just do all the other goals, but there's a lot of really slow goals. So you have to spend a bunch of your cash to get throughout the game just to unlock it. You can even do that on Carnival. And Carnival, I guess, also has a route, but like, who wants to play Carnival?
Yeah, Carnival is a lot of cycle-based goals, unfortunately.
It's gonna PB anyway.
That can either
Surprised the
mess
PB
up other
tree
goals
is
or
pretty
mess up
good.
the goal you're doing that requires a cycle. So it's like, it's never going to be good for any percent, of course. Like pretty much ever.
Finished.
Peach is just extending his lead right now.
Good.
that was good. Keep it up.
It's a good little race. I like it. It's fun, especially since it brought everyone back. There's a lot of people who just came in here who just hasn't played in a little bit either.
Yeah, no, it's good. I appreciate that everybody decided to play. Actually, I was afraid that
Be like 3 people.
yeah, or less.
I mean, that's happened before.
Yeah.
I was kind of worried about that too, especially since I didn't do like a poll to see who will be joining. I was kind of like, we'll figure it out.
Wait, I'm on stream.
Yeah.
Here, Mafiosos. This one is weird. You're flying around, right? and you have to hit like on top of them to hit the hitbox, and you do a flip trick in order to do it. And it plants a bug. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you have to slow down a lot. Realistically, you should be able to just like fly over them and just do it. And sometimes, like you saw right there, TH is a little offset as well. So it's kind of like, even if you play this game a lot, this is one of the goals that will definitely screw you up, and slow you down immensely, because just how wonky it is. Per usual, bad hitboxes, Tony Hawk game are hard.
Yeah. I got nothing more to say about that. And yeah.
Oh, watch out! This Susan kill. What are you doing?
I think we didn't mention it before. So 80% is also constituted by completing the final goal of that character. Casses, which is what everyone plays as, have like the quickest goal to complete.
Yeah, one of the quickest for sure. I mean, Tony's like it's faster now because of the weird trick dupes that you can do, where you can get like, the same trick, and also you can like do a revert store thing, like all out floats that will. So it's pretty good. The issue is you have to like the route for it would be just really awkward, like going to college and stuff and skating all the way over there. So yeah, like the goal itself, maybe not the quickest anymore as far as like pure speed, but
getting to it because we just
you
just launch the goal once it tells you to, and it takes you straight to ship here. And it's like, here's your goal, do it.
Exactly. And you're like already there, like trying to. So there's a few reasons. Like Castle is for now anyway. It's still the best one. Might change.
Maybe it'll come to the day where Tony finally takes over as the skater in his own game.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I can death warp here. I think I know, like, quickly death warp it. Shit.
So I haven't mentioned it, this goal right here with the running into the ball players. There we go. The B-ballers. This one is weird. If you can hit them at the same time, and it would only count as one. And it's, again, the game's weird. I don't know why it does it. It might just be based on, like, frame rate or something. But you can hit into one of them, or both of them, it counts as one. But realistically, if you hit both, you should get two. But it's very easy to mess that up. I'm gonna have to do like an extra like cycle by, lip trick and reverting down and continue the combo, and your manual stat isn't the greatest in this game, so it's very easy to get screwed up by that and lose your combo. And as long as you complete all 10, you can fall out of bounds, and which you see there with Saul, you can fall out of bounds into the water and it still count. All right, Jesus, coming up on time already.
Oh my god, I got first try. Holy crap.
He will miss the sub 37, unfortunately, but he's still going to get a really good time.
Easiest mission.
As long as he gets this, at least. Let's see what strike he goes for. The turnaround here it's forgiving for the most part. He's probably just going to go for the default, but you can also like wall ride up into it, up into the helicopter, and it's a 3709 for TH.
Nice. The Phillies are gonna win today. Confirmed. It's destiny. TH1, the Phillies are gonna win.
Hard to hit done.
I'm expecting nothing less.
Oh shit, GG. Yeah, just done.
Let's go, Billies. Hey,
Then it's coming from the final goal of Chicago, so he's not too far behind. There he goes, going to the final level. He is still on. He's on PB pace by a good bit. Looks like. I think that's his PB. I'm not sure if that's his fake PB or not.
No, I think he has. I thought he had a.
I thought he had better time.
I thought he had a sub 38.
Well, that's my sub 38 as well. Well, I know his timer started late. No, it won't be a sub 38. I don't know either. I just work here, dude.
Yeah.
GG.
38-19 by Finn.
What the fuck? That's good.
I have to look it up now because I'm not sure.
Not bad. A fucking massive goal.
Pro Skater 4, he has a 37-11. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
not
not even
PBed. There we
close.
go.
That was
Not even
crazy.
close, Finn. How dare you?
Yeah, what the heck, man. Saul's coming up on his final
I
goal.
gotta keep running this game now. Fuck. Alright.
And B is right behind him.
I just want to watch the stream of the rest of it.
Are you gonna go for the fan? Are you gonna doing this for the fans? Gonna do the wall ride?
No.
Damn. that's the swag way of doing it.
No,
but
it's fine. I don't need
Alas,
swag. Let's go,
doesn't he say?
Phillies.
39:05 by Saul.
Nice. 39 minutes. I'm flying. That was fun.
And oh no, she went for the whole wall ride. She's trying to swing back around. Can she do it? Can she? No.
I knew he would go for it.
He's going for the wall ride.
She's a baller that way, man.
Yeah, and she's like the only one.
She's the only one crazy enough. Oh no, you also have to hit that. So she might still go for it. We'll see. Nah, she just goes for the safe strat. There's a 39.56. Still sub 40. Like how it says that she DNF'd.
Who?
Bees. It said that B DNF'd.
Oh, well that's.
I don't know why I said that. I
That
don't
is
know if I
very.
can- I wonder if I can override that.
Yeah, have fun watching Bale videos.
Can switch out some of these
Yeah.
players.
Switch out these nerds that have already finished the game.
You guys might see some ads because ads are great on Twitch and I love it a lot. No, we didn't any ads for him. Okay. We're looking now on stream. He is currently in.
Hey, skater! You did it!
Doesn't have.
This monkey!
Definitely. Oh my god. That's definitely. That looks
You're stuck!
like
Thanks a lot. We're about to hold.
That's extremely loud as well. Fix that. So, what do you think of the race? Do you enjoy it?
I had fun. You know, even though I didn't have frame limiter on, I think it was good. It's what I deserved for not realizing. I think everybody played well. I knew TH was gonna win. Game's good still, even after all these years. It still holds up. You know, I don't know. Like, I think if you're not into Tony Hawk 4, if you're like, oh man, 30 to 40 minute run, it's kind of long. Like, I would say just play the ILs. Like, trust me, the ILs are good. There's a lot of there's ILs that will be for you. Not every IL is gonna be for you, but it's good. They're not, like, the game is fast. Even though PC has like hyper speed, even on PS2 the game is fast. It's the fastest one out of all of them. It makes you feel good. When you're comboing at max speed, when you're doing all the tricks. It's also the most stylish in my opinion. All the tricks just look so good in this game. Like, the grinds look so good in this game. Yeah. Like doing 540 shove-its in this game is like the best. So I would say, if you haven't played this game, or if you haven't touched it in a while, I would go back to it and just play it. It's a good time.
It is a fan favorite for a reason. That's all I will say about it. We have 3 more players up on the stream right now. We have Peaceful Girl up on the top left, ZK on the top right, and we have Kami on the bottom right. Kami is coming up, and I keep messing up his like name thing on the stream because his name is really long. He's like the longest name in the community.
Peaceful Jarl 379.
That one's also really long.
Wait, whose name were we talking about?
Oh, I was talking about Kami because it's Crystal.
Crystal
underscore
Kamikaze.
Crystal Kamikaze.
Yeah, everyone calls him Kami though.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, where's Cooper?
Coop. I thought I hit the button to switch him over back to them. Let's do that real quick as well. Thank you for mentioning that.
Could you forget about Coop, dude?
I did. I'm sorry.
How could you, Packle? The American Wasteland hero that we don't deserve, but we do have.
Also, there's an advertisement, so you guys have to wait a moment.
Oh yeah, dude. They're great.
Kami got a 44-40?
I don't even know Kami has a RTA around the board.
Oh, you
So
forgot to hit on the
that's-
side. Okay, rip.
That's a PB for Kami by default.
I'm trying to.
Well, we're gonna show Coop's advertisement on the bottom left-hand corner. Even though he's already won. Or he's already got it. GG's.
All right, I'm going in.
I want to restream his stream. He's streaming the stream right now, so I'm
Oh
going to
dang,
restream
dude,
his
it's
stream.
a Coopception.
And get the Coopception here. Hold on.
I can't believe you missed Coop's finish, Packle.
I'm sorry, okay? I am...
Everyone point and laugh. Everyone point and laugh.
There we go. I'll make it up by just doing this. And transition. There we go. Much better.
Nice.
We all have a.
Keep up on the end of his run. Girl is still trucking along, going through Chicago.
Pizzas is funny because if you bail, you get the goal automatically. And so this one's like it's also like a nerve wracker. You know, when you're on hot boy pace or hot girl pace, you're just like, man, I hope I don't bail. And then sometimes you just do because you know sometimes you just bail in these games. It just happens.
Sometimes you just want to prop a little bit too. You just don't pay attention.
Yeah, sometimes you're just like, I'm just gonna do a trick here because like my hands feel like doing something. Like it's not even like an ego thing. A lot of times, like sometimes your hands are just used to hitting buttons, right? Like, and you just like want to do a kickflip or you